are going to fade and right about probably now.
Nice.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
We're back by popular demand. And by popular demand, I mean Bobby B, the one and only, messaged me
Did
asking.
Bob like it?
Bob liked it
Fuck
so
yeah.
much so, I believe. Maybe he's just gassing me up. But
Yeah.
he wanted to know when the next episode was and was disappointed we canceled on Tuesday.
Nice. That's
At least
cool.
that's how it seemed. So shouts out Bobby B.
What's up, Bob?
Stop beating me up. It's really annoying.
I will come to your house and hang out with you someday, Bob.
Yeah, I will too. I will too.
Not this weekend.
No.
Or probably not next weekend.
No.
Either.
Look at me.
Well, there's a camera.
Yeah, there's a camera. Go, you know.
If we're supposed to be looking at each other, we should be facing each other.
Well,
for postures.
All right, we'll figure that out.
With the camera.
We'll figure this out. You know, this is a work in progress. We don't have a studio. We have a horse behind us.
Out how to do it. That's a sweet horse. Though.
It is. It lives. Yeah.
Nice.
So we're figuring this out. This is fun, though. I think we both enjoy this.
Yeah.
Welcome. No One's Favorite Black Belt, episode 2. I'm No One.
I'm his favorite black belt.
That's Pat. And yeah, it's been I mean, about 2 weeks, maybe like 3.
Yeah.
I had a wedding, which was awesome. I didn't get married, but my good friend from college got married, him and his bride, down in Mount Hood, Oregon. Beautiful wedding, beautiful ceremony. I feel like every wedding I've been to has been like a hit. Like I've only been to like 4, but they've all been really fun.
You've never been to a wedding where
something
bad
happens?
Have you ever been to a wedding where you don't know the bride or groom, but by the end of the wedding, you know you hate them?
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. We'll tell that. I want to hear that story. But beautiful ceremony. Me and all my old college friends, so like Taylor and I's old roommates and like friends that hung out in that friend circle, all got an Airbnb together and went.
Sounds cool.
There was a hot tub.
Nice.
We just. I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah, one of our close friends from college was getting married, and the boys were back together. It's sad that now I say that, where it's like, oh, the whole crew is getting back together. Yeah. I'm only 30, but
yeah, these are the good old days.
Literal good old days. Update on the medicine. I already told you this a little bit. Mm-hmm. I feel like dog shit all the time, but I've lost like 15 pounds in 4 weeks, so I'm not gonna stop taking it.
Keep doing it, bro. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I've told you, like, I think you should stop. If you feel like shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not as strong as you. I would stop. I'd be like, I feel like shit all the time.
I'm not gonna lie. My boss the other day was like, you have lost like weight fast, and it's so noticeable. And I was like, inject that straight into my veins. See that compliment. Yeah. So I've started doing strength training too a little bit, like here in the office.
That sounds lame as hell, bro.
Honestly, it is, but my doctor was like, if you don't do any exercise, like you will lose muscle mass as well. And like I just haven't been able to train because most days at the end of the day, I'm either like about to I literally come home and take like an hour-long nap because my body is just like done because there's no food in it.
Okay.
And I don't want to eat, and then if I do eat, if it's I have to eat no carbs, which is really hard.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and I don't mean hard because like I want carbs, because I mean at the end of the day I do want carbs. I want to eat pieces of pizza before doing jiu-jitsu because that was my entire gimmick. But
I know, it was pretty cool.
It was kind of badass.
It was pretty gangster.
Thank you. I have to find food or make food without carbs in it, and that's actually really hard. And like I'm basically like, oh, I guess I'll have grilled or like oven baked broccoli and chicken breast every day for lunch, and it makes me want to fucking lose my
Maybe that's why
brain.
You feel like shit. Maybe you're just eating like really lame food, and you're just like, your body's like, this is too healthy.
I'm purposefully trying to eat like very healthy and switching it up.
Did you like take Ozempic and immediately switch up your diet?
Yeah.
Because that seems like that could be like a...
Well, it naturally switches up your diet because you're just going to eat less. So I guess I could be eating less of like Oreos and fucking Tony's Chocolonis and maybe feel a little bit better. But
if we like hold that up, can we like get sponsored? Is that how you get sponsored?
No. That's why I covered the LaCroix. But yeah, I just don't feel great. I don't feel great all the time, so I can't really train. I've only really been going to marathon rolls and the dad class on Sundays.
Nice.
So
it's your schedule anyway.
Yeah. My idea is that if I do more strength training and then like I still do jujitsu to still be doing jujitsu, in like I'm losing about 2 pounds a week. So in theory, I'll hit my goal weight by like the end of the year.
If you added Ozempic, would you just like
Have you seen the guy on TikTok that's like doing like he's allegedly only gone 61 days without food, only water and like electrolytes, and he's lost like 50 pounds in like 60 days.
I'm pretty sure that's the Gandhi diet. Like it's like just
you say the Gandhi diet.
Yeah, it's like dude's just.
We're gonna get demonetized immediately.
Is he doing it in striking against something, or is he just like I'm just like look at me not eat?
Yeah. I don't believe he does combat sports. I believe he's literally.
No, I mean striking is in like I'm hunger strike against.
Oh no, he just was fat like me and wanted to lose weight fast.
I mean,
you're losing like a pound a day, basically.
Yeah, isn't he?
Yeah.
But doesn't your like heart like shrink and aren't you?
He's gonna it's gonna be horrible. I do think it is better though for you to go without food than it is without water.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like
you can go
die
like
with like
3 days. Yeah, without water. Yeah. Food apparently you can go 61 days.
Such an idiot. Is he getting paid somehow? Is he monetizing this project?
No, but he's losing weight. Looks good. He's lifting too. He's like light. He's doing like light strength training, and I'm just like, dude, you must feel horrible.
He's got like 2 water bottles.
Yeah. Other than that, how are you? I've been talking about myself the whole time.
Yeah. My story that I wanted to tell you. So you'll be pleased to know. I think I'm done with Kratom.
You texted me this, but I wanted to wait for the pod.
Did I text you this?
You didn't text me the story because I didn't respond and ask because
did I text you on that day?
You might have. Can I pull it here? I'll pull it.
Yeah. Was that Saturday? Because I don't remember it. Because I was fucked up on way too much Kratom.
And you got like sick?
Yeah,
I thought it was really Tuesday sick. When you. No, it was Tuesday when I was like, "Are we still doing the podcast?"
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. To break the fourth wall. Today is a Thursday, and on this Tuesday we were gonna film, but Pat was sick.
So, I've been doing Kratom for like
too long.
Once a week, ish, for a couple years now, and I went to this bachelor party over the weekend, and I decided I needed some Kratom, and I was having a great time. Already. I was having a good time. It was a bunch of fun guys. I liked everybody. And I decided it would be better if I got Kratom.
It'd be better if you got more fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we found a smoke shop, and I was like, I usually take Feel Freeze because I was advertised them through the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia podcast. So.
Oh, okay.
I figure if it's good enough for the gang,
sure.
It's good enough for me.
You want to know one of my hottest takes? That show's mid.
It's my favorite show of all time.
I know.
It's like 70% of my personality.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I hate you. I'm gonna.
I kept this a secret from you for a long time.
I'm gonna just start quoting "It's Always Sunny."
It's kind of nuts. My hottest takes are about you and Tina's like favorite shows. Adventure Time, also think is mid.
I care less about that.
Yeah,
but Tina would crucify you.
She has.
Yeah,
publicly.
She has.
Anyway, continue.
What do you like, Derek?
TV show wise?
Yeah.
Dog shit.
What
I like. I mean, X-Files.
Garbage.
X-Files. I watch a lot of anime. I watch a lot of true crime.
I can't listen to you anymore.
All right, no, so that's totally. These are subjective opinions. No, and
and they're bad.
Sure, it's called a hot take for a reason. Anyway, it's good enough for the gang. It's good enough for Pat normally.
And they didn't have this kind of Kratom, so I got these pills, and the lady's like, and I should have picked up on this. She was like, well, it's 2 for 1, 5 packs each. And I was like, nah, I don't need it. And she's like, and I was like, whatever, it's the same amount of money. And then she's like, good, because they're going to introduce new legislation and this shit's going to get banned. I was like, okay, cool. This is in Oregon. I don't know if they're doing it in Washington.
It's federal.
Oh, federal?
Yeah.
Okay, see, I'm not very aware.
Yeah.
This is why I talk to you.
Yeah, that's fair. The 770 shit.
70H, yeah. But I didn't realize I was buying 70H. I thought I was just buying like Kratom pills.
7OH, while it does do similar things, is not actually. I mean, I could
sure
be
if it's
wrong.
Like the active compound.
Yeah, I don't know if it's derived from the Kratom plant. It might be found in the Kratom plant.
I think it is. I think that's.
But it's like
what's going on. It'd be like taking like pure THC. As opposed to, anyway, I look up how much of this chemical is in my Feel Freeze, and it says I would need to take like 12 of these pills in order to equal one drink. That is not true.
No.
Because I have taken that drink, and I have been fine.
Yeah.
And I took one of these pills just to test her out.
Thank God
just
you
to
only
see
took
if I know. Just to see if it would be okay. And
I bet it fucked you up.
It fucked me up so bad. And I'm reading the back of the packaging after I took one pill, and it's like, take a quarter of a pill at once.
Yeah.
Don't take more than 4 pills or more than 1 pill in 24 hours and never take it more than 5 times a month. Never. On the back it says never.
Like most of the time it's like if you're pregnant or trying to be pregnant, don't take this. And
yeah.
this one it's like you will fucking die, dog.
Fucking die. And so I'm throwing I feel like I'm going to throw up. And I'm
Yeah, I
like
bet.
wandering around Astoria with a bunch of guys. I give it to my other friend who's like 215 all muscle. And we
bet it
both are having a
flatlined him
good time
too.
at first, right?
Yeah.
And then I look over at him and he's fine. And I'm like, man, I am a bitch. But maybe it's just because he's bigger.
Uh-huh.
And then I look down after feeling like shit. I'm like zoning out at the middle of the fucking lunch table, just like with my eyes closed, sipping on a beer, feeling like shit. And then I open my eyes and I look at my buddy and he's dripping sweat.
Mm-hmm.
And then he runs off to throw up.
Yeah.
And I did too. And I felt nauseous for 2 days.
Yeah, I bet.
Afterwards. And and every time I think of the feeling and even the word kratom,
You get sick now.
I get a little bit like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It would be like,
Maybe this will be your quitting arc. I've been begging you to quit that shit
yeah, we'll
forever.
see. We'll see. Unfortunately for our viewers and listeners, I had taken kratom before both other episodes. So we'll see how you guys feel about sober Pat.
That's so. Yeah, from my understanding of 7OH, which could be wrong, I can be wrong, we all can be wrong. It's like basically if like kratom was like a light opioid,
Yeah.
and then 7OH is like if you just like fucking, I'm gonna do fentanyl, dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's my understanding
Yeah.
of 7OH,
That's,
which is part of why it's gonna get banned.
That's why
'cause-
we need Phil on the podcast. He would tell us all about it. He
Phil-
could teach us
yeah,
about this.
and then I'm sure we know a chemist.
Yeah.
Like a real chemist.
Yeah.
Oh, Clara. Clara's a chemist.
No way.
Yeah, shouts out Clara.
Oh,
if
she
you-
would be cool to talk to about
She,
this.
dude, she'd be awesome to talk to about like chemical compounds.
We should
She
get
is-
Phil and Clara together because Phil got a neuroscience degree so that
Oh,
he
really?
can learn more about drugs.
That's actually really cool. I
Yeah.
think Clara has like I don't want to get her degree wrong. She has a doctorate or master's. I don't know. I apologize. I just know it's a very high level degree in
I think
chemistry.
she might have a doctorate.
I think she does have a
let's
doctorate.
assume. Dr. Clara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong, but she has a very high level degree in chemistry.
Yes.
And I
Smarter
struggled
than
to
us.
pass chemistry 2 in college.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna watch my fucking mouth next time I teach her, just because
but it's jujitsu. This is your field of expertise.
yeah,
You're not talking to her about
I don't want
chemistry.
to reveal how stupid I am now. You know?
I sometimes, all right, this might be crazy. I'll pretend to be stupider than I am.
Oh, you kind of like
To be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be funny, or is
Yeah.
it like to
No.
kind of like don't underestimate me?
No, fuck that. No, I don't give a shit
Stab
about
you in the
that.
back.
Yeah. No, it's purely to try and like be funny. So like someone will. I bought a game recently that a friend was begging me to play, and I sent him the picture of the game. It's I don't want to give the game a shout out. Well, I guess
Is it that bad?
No, I just don't. We're not sponsored. Anyway, I guess Pal World. I bought Pal World recently,
Okay.
and
You see the blast of disappointment in my eyes. I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, dude.
but he responded and said peak.
Oh,
All
he
caps.
likes it?
Yeah, meaning he likes it because he's
Okay.
excited. I responded, and I'm joking. I'm being an idiot. I said, no, I didn't buy Peak because Peak's
Nice.
this. Yeah, Peak's another.
Yeah.
And for a second, for a split second, he thought I was just actually an idiot, and then he was like, "Oh fuck, he's being sarcastic."
Yeah.
You're also like 8 years older than me. 6,
6.
7. How old are you?
38.
Oh, you're 8 years older than me.
Oh, you're 30?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm younger than Jamie and Cody. Doesn't that surprise you? Actually, it shouldn't. I have way more youthful energy than they do.
It kind of does surprise me, actually. I feel like I always think of Jamie as being younger than they are.
Damn it.
I know. I'm sorry. It's their eternal, like, I don't know. There's something ethereal to Jamie.
Jamie is our Joseph Chen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
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 That is
I
what
love
it
you,
is.
Jamie.
That's 100% it.
Yeah, like our personal Joseph Chen.
Yeah.
Speaking of Joseph Chen, great segue into actual jujitsu topics.
Okay.
So I think we should start with arguing and then get to the speculation.
Why is Always Sunny mid? You want to start with arguing?
It's personal for me. I just don't like the show. I don't find it funny.
It's because you would make it. You would be a good character on it.
Some people say I remind them of the
Frank?
crazy one. No, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie?
Yeah,
I could kind of see it.
sure.
See, I like Dennis. I have
Okay.
Dennis inside of me. Like there's
What's that acronym he did for the
the
dating
Dennis
thing?
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember, but it's like
That's the only.
I,
That's like one of the fun. That's in my opinion the funniest bit they've
oh,
ever
it's
done
so
in that
great.
entire
Yeah,
show.
it's amazing. I
Yeah,
could remember it if
it's
we weren't
fine.
on camera right now, but it's
You
so
sure?
good. Yeah.
It's fine. That bit in particular, genius. The rest of the show's fine. It's fine.
Oh, do you want to demonstrate your value?
Yeah.
Uh, it's like encourage something. Oh, I can't remember.
You want to? Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I find that skit comedy, the way they do it, to be as appealing for me. I think the show's very clearly like objectively good and successful because it's had like a billion seasons, and to my knowledge, they've all tried to quit, and then
Yeah, yeah.
like they all want to go do other
They're
stuff now.
trapped. Yeah.
Yeah, but like whoever owns the rights to the show keeps throwing like,
Mac.
yeah, no,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Fox.
No, FX. Yeah, so
FX?
Fox. I think they're owned by Fox.
They just keep throwing like giant bags of money at them to keep making the show, and
Yeah.
I would probably. You also, from my understanding, which is zero, about being a famous Hollywood actor or actress, once you have a role for so long, you get typecasted.
Oh yeah.
So like at this point, they could go do other
No.
things, and we've seen those actors go
But
do
Glenn
other
Howerton's
things.
like a brilliant actor, but he
Yeah.
would always be. He's Dennis to me.
Yeah, D, I believe.
She's always been really good.
Yeah, but
especially
she's
when
been
she had a face that could move, because she doesn't anymore.
savage.
Yeah.
But she's been in other shows I've watched where she was like a nanny for like billionaires.
Oh yeah.
And then she's in oh my god, Hacks, which is a show following a fictitious famous stand-up comedian who gets like she gets like undermined by the patriarchy and then fights her way back to the top, and then like it's like there's more to the story. That's like a very general theme, but it's a really good show, and Dee plays that woman, the billionaire, or not billionaire, but the uber rich comedian. Her like daughter is
Okay.
Dee. And oh, guess who plays Dee's husband? You won't guess, so I'm gonna tell you. Paul Felder.
No way.
Paul Felder is in the show, and he plays Dee's husband.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he's an MMA fighter in the show.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
a
also Dee's husband.
tough gig for him.
Honestly, does a great job.
I heard he had an acting background.
Yeah.
Like a theater
Oh,
background
maybe.
or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
He
heard
did a
so-
great job.
That's somewhere.
When he
Yeah.
popped up on screen, I went, "That's fucking Paul Felder, the dragon."
Yeah.
And my girlfriend was like, "Who the fuck is that?" It's the only part of the show I was
He was
like
the Irish
overly
dragon,
interested in.
wasn't
Yeah, the Irish dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Put some respect on
All right.
his
So
name.
jujitsu. What were we
Yeah.
talking about? Yo, you wanted to argue about jujitsu.
I wanted to argue about jujitsu. We probably won't arguing as much as I think. We're gonna go through and talk about who we think, and I have some names here, so you won't be blind. On
Okay.
this.
Yeah, I looked at it.
Did you
I
look at it?
perused it earlier.
Did you?
yes,
Good.
yeah.
Good. Finally.
Yeah.
I do all this work on this doc, and
I
Pat never looks at it.
Yeah.
Did you add anything to it? Probably
No,
not.
I didn't add
Yeah,
anything.
it's all right. You
I
looked
was
at it.
intimidated by how much you put in there. I was like,
I'll take the
Jesus,
win.
Did you have ChatGPT do that?
The summaries, yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank
But
God.
yeah,
I was
but
like, wow, this
some
guy
of these
wrote like fucking 7 pages of material.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I slap ideas on the Google Doc, like 6 of them, and I know we're only gonna have time to do like 2 or 3 and keep the podcast like an hour ish.
Mhm.
So then I just think about them all week and decide what are the best 2 or 3, and then once I find those, I expand them. I mean, I didn't have ChatGPT do it because that's degenerate. I had Claude do it because I pay for the premium subscription. So I had the research model do research overnight about. No, I'm kidding. That'd be crazy. I'm just wasting water. No, I threw in like these names and then asked Chat to pull their accolades and like or Chat. Jesus, fuck you. You got me saying Chat. I asked Claude to pull their
okay.
like jujitsu resumes because at first when I just was like, if you just ask Claude to name like the greatest jujitsu competitors, it's like it just lists UFC fighters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
you have to be specific and give it like information about what tournaments you want it to like look at specifically. And so like I'm not gonna lie, the prompt I gave Claude was like 2 paragraphs. Which honestly means that I used AI like efficiently, which is fine. But it spit this back out.
Okay.
I had it like weigh tournaments a certain way. So like if like ADCC, I believe the order was in terms of importance. Oh, I don't have it. It was ADCC, IBJJF, UFC BJJ, and then CGI.
Gotcha.
In terms of like
CJI.
or CJI.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
In terms of importance, so because no offense to Craig Jones, there's only been one event where they had an ADC, not ADCC style bracket, but a round of 16, 8, and they didn't do that many. They had like 6. They had 3 on each side, right? No, 4. So they had 8 matches, 4 matches, 2 matches, 1 match, I believe, right? For the first one where Nicky Rod won.
Yeah, there were like
Yeah.
32
Yeah.
competitors, right?
No, I don't think there were 32.
No,
I think it
32.
was
Or
less
16.
than that.
16 for each.
No, I think it was. I think it was even. I think there was 4 on 4 matches on each side. So I think there was 8. Oh no, that'd be 16.
There we go.
I can't do fucking math. All right. Anyway, no offense to Craig Jones. I think Craig Jones is pretty great. But there's only been one of those. The other one was Quintet.
I didn't like the Quintet.
I didn't
one
like the
much.
Quintet one either.
Nobody
I
did.
mean, it was fine. It was good, a good watch. John Danaher's face when they were like, via this crazy thing in the rules, B team wins. Danaher's face. Have I showed you that
Yeah.
meme? He's like,
No, but I remember.
I think
He
he's
was not
smirking. He's
happy.
like,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that, I mean, it came down to New Wave or whatever. Now
Yeah.
it's Kingsway, but why do they
Yeah.
keep changing names? Anyway, we're going to start Nogi. I'm going to throw a couple names out there.
Is there a
And
GOAT list? Is that what we're doing?
there's,
here?
this is in no particular order. We can rank them if you want, but this is just like discussing like who we think the greatest Nogi grappler is.
Oh, just number 1?
Yeah.
Gordon.
Let's talk about some
Cool.
other
Like-
names. I thought you might say that. I don't think it's Gordon.
Who?
I mean, Marcelo is on there.
Influence-wise, but accomplishments, like, come on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's tough too because like you want to hate on Gordon, right?
Yeah, I hate
Yeah,
Gordon. Gordon
yeah.
sucks.
As a human,
I
he
mean,
stinks.
Yeah, I would not want to hang out with that guy.
Like, as I listed out all the reasons why I thought Gordon Ryan was the GOAT and then didn't think Gordon Ryan was the GOAT. And, like, all the reasons that you don't really want to think he's the GOAT are things other jiu-jitsu competitors deal with, like retiring early. Because, like, we see it's such a trend in jiu-jitsu. It's like, I'm 30, Masters 1, here I come. Like, where in, like, other sports, like, you are pushing to play as long as possible. And I think part of that is there's like $0 in competing.
Yeah.
And so you want to win early, get your name out there and start making instructionals and set up a gym. And like, that's how you
Yeah.
make money in
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
like Joseph Chen doesn't need to compete really
No.
anymore. He has enough of a name. He's just like, yeah, okay, I won trials.
I'll move to Shanghai and open up a
Yeah.
gym. Yeah. And
Yeah.
like, I'll get hundreds of people to sign up instantly. And I mean, he fucking did.
Yeah. Got to win a tournament to do that, though.
I don't think he ever won. He never won ADCC.
He won trials.
Trials. That's fair. That's a tournament.
Trials is big.
It's
If
huge.
you win trials, you're a fucking G.
He won the Asian trials, right? Too recently, like this past year. I think it's on my list. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yes. Let's just say yeah. Let's just credit Joseph Chen for something he may not have even done because nobody cares about.
I just realized I only pulled the West Coast trial winners list.
Good job.
I'm
Good
a
job.
fucking idiot. All right. We'll just talk about some of the Nogi greats. So you think it's Gordon, wins over Galvao and Penna, retired, admitted PED use, unretired, came back, fought, who was it? Elder Cruz and...
Wait, Elder Cruz for ADCC?
No, just like for the UFC match, those UFC matches. Or maybe it was even Fight to Win.
I don't even remember. Did Gordon do this?
Yeah. I don't know if it was Elder Cruz. It might have been someone else.
When did Gordon do a fight to win?
I don't know. Maybe I'm... Look up... Nice.
What the fuck is going on?
I'll look it
There
up.
we go. There we go.
You don't know how technology works.
I don't.
According to Google's AI, Gordon Ryan has 99 wins. You think he would come back for Big 100?
Nah.
All right. Was it Yuri? No. Oh, I apologize to this gentleman. He would beat the shit out of me. Patrick Gaudio.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there we
Yeah,
go.
that match with Patrick was... I mean, he dominated. You could go watch it. I think
Yeah,
it
I
was
watched
on...
that one. Yeah, that was when one of his camping performances, which
Yeah.
was fucking. I learned a lot from technically, but holy shit, was that a boring one? That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
like holy fuck. And Gaudio,
For entertainment.
Yeah,
It was also a who's number one, not a fight to win, pay to win, not a fight to win.
Yeah, it was who's number
Yeah.
one. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Yeah, that was rough because he just like cooked him for like 45 minutes or something.
Correct.
Maybe it was like 25 against Gaudio. I
Yeah,
think it was Pena that he did like 45, but
yeah, and then Pena gave up,
and he's
right?
like, I'm not gonna submit this guy until I can some armbar him. Like, so he wears his ass out via laying on him and then taps him.
I
And
forgot.
like, I'm getting bored talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy shit.
It was. I also forgot he. Gordon's such a fucking riot. I forgot he fought Yuri Simones and Felipe Pena on the same night.
Yeah.
I
I
yes.
thought they were 2 different days.
No.
Were they the same day?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were 2 different
And
days.
then the next day he allegedly fought them. Is this saying he fought them? Oh, this is ADCC. That's why.
Yeah.
No, didn't he do a thing where he wanted to have like 2 matches in one day?
Yeah, but usually the winner just does the super fight.
No, but I
He
mean
does
on like
one
a who's
super
number
fight.
one. I swear there was a thing where he was lined up. I'm tripping.
I don't know. Let's just.
But that's an
Okay,
ADCC.
Gordon's probably the best ever, right?
Probably. Probably. I feel like though because he left the sport so early due to whatever reason, which isn't even arguably that early from jiu-jitsu standards, and I think his general demeanor and
Douchiness.
and then the steroids. I think that all knocks it down. I do
Everybody's
think
on steroids. Though.
that's the problem. Is like everybody's on steroids except for Nicky Rod.
That's probably on steroids.
He pissed clean, dude.
That one time.
I believe he'd piss clean again.
He probably would again, and he sucks now.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't suck. I mean, he would beat me up, but
Yeah.
like, I suck, right? But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Nicky Rod, he was best when he was all roided up, and he was just like, yeah, I can just wrap my arm around anywhere underneath the eyebrows, and I can make you tap. It's like, that was fucking sweet, dude. Like, dude.
He definitely did slim down a little bit, but he's also like he was already pretty athletic, but I feel like is like exceptionally like quicker now.
I don't know, man. He's just lame now. I hate watching. He just tries to wrestle up. He's like worse than he was before. He like got better at jiu-jitsu and worse as a competitor. It's annoying. Like,
I think part of it too is like he got figured out in the sense of like people got some tape on him when
he's a really one-dimensional guy.
A little
he's
bit.
Good at like 2 things. He's good at the body lock pass. He's good at wrestling.
Yeah.
He's not good at like normal wrestling anymore. He's good at rear naked chokes.
Yeah.
It's being a really strong guy and having people's back, though.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think he's in. No offense to Nicky Rod because he won CJI one and all that, but I don't think he's even in this conversation with these great names. And like, I don't mean I'm a Nicky Rod guy. Like, I like Nicky Rod.
I do too.
But like, he's not up there with Galvao, Marcelo, even Kynan.
Nah.
Like, and then I don't know, like, to put some other names out there, like for Nogi, you do have.
Didn't Kynan fuck him up when they went against each other at ADCC?
I don't know if he even because he lost to Gordon for his last ADCC.
I'm talking about the one before that. Like
I don't know.
His debut where he was a blue belt and he was just wrecking people. I think Kynan was the guy who beat him.
Who finally beat him. That's also like he had been training for like 6 months at that point, right? That's like the famous story.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. He was like a D3 wrestler doing modeling and bouncing at like a bar, and then he got like tapped by like another bouncer who he thought he would beat the shit out of, and
he made his life jiu-jitsu, and now he's a loser.
He trained at the gym that I believe Joe Pfeiffer trains at currently.
His name's Pfeiffer. It's the man's name.
I believe he trains at the gym Joe Pfeiffer trains at currently.
Pfeiffer.
Is it not Pfeiffer?
It's Pfeiffer.
Okay. He used to train there.
Okay.
I believe.
Well, Joe Pfeiffer actually has some underrated jiu-jitsu.
You think so?
Yeah. He was like doing like octopus guard and crazy butterfly shit in one fight. And I was like, this guy's like a big dumb meathead, but he's kind of doing cool stuff on the ground. And I think I'm starting to like him. And it's annoying.
So funny.
Yeah. And then he like got his back taken and smashed. But yeah. I think he actually won that fight though. It was the one against Abus Magomedov.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See, we should make this an MMA podcast.
No,
I know what I'm talking about with
Did
MMA.
you watch the last UFC card?
I watched the main event. It was good.
We're not. If we want to do UFC dedicated things, we can, but we gotta both commit to watching the fights then, because like I don't watch half of them.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Anymore. But that's half the fun. You get to talk shit on the thing you're not watching.
Had Max and Connor fought when the last time we did this podcast?
Yeah, he blew his knee out. We
Fuck,
gotta talk
dude.
about Connor.
Conor McGregor's a bum. I'm gonna say it. That guy.
He's a fucking bum.
He's a fucking bum. And honestly, I was excited to watch Max beat him pillar to post for until the fight was over. I had
Yeah, I
I had
know.
no there's no way Max was gonna win, or Max was gonna lose, rather.
Yeah.
There's no way for Connor to win.
Yeah.
He needed like a left hand, which whatever,
No.
sure, I guess maybe.
No.
But
No.
like, yeah, it's just like so unlikely, and I really hated that McGregor was like, "Oh, it's for God," or what.
Yeah.
I can't do an Irish accent.
Did you hear that when Connor said he wanted to come back, they were like, "Well, how about you fight this guy named Carlos Prates?" And
Oh,
Connor
did they
was like,
really?
"No."
Well, that's at 170, right? Or is
Yeah. Well, they
Prates?
fought at 170. Did Max?
Yeah,
He
but
just
that's
fought
just
Max
two.
at
That's just two
170.
155ers agreeing not to cut weight.
Yeah, Connor can't make 55.
You don't. No, not anymore.
No way.
No, but he's
Yeah.
not. But I would say his like best weight class is 155.
His best weight class was 45.
I think like that was historically like his best performances, but I
Yeah,
think
he
like
had to kill himself to make it.
yeah, he had to
But
kill himself to make it. is
his
the thing.
style really benefited from being huge.
True.
Like it really helped being really tall and really
Yeah.
really big and hitting really fucking hard.
Yeah.
And then he lost that at lightweight. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he lost it at lightweight,
Well, he lost that edge of being the biggest guy
Yeah.
in the world.
or at least one larger for the division.
I mean, featherweight, and look at him on the scale. at
Yeah,
featherweight.
he's
He
super
looks like
sucked
a
out.
fucking Auschwitz
But like
victim or
Dustin
something.
fought at featherweight, Max fought at featherweight, and like they're like comparable in size.
Sure.
So like he wasn't the biggest. He's not like there's a featherweight now who's like 6'2". I swear to God.
Are you talking about what's his face, the guy who looks like Slender Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's terrible. He's
Yeah,
like on
he's
he's
bad.
like on the other side of
Yeah,
the
you
bell
gotta-
curve where he's like terrible.
Yeah,
'cause
you
he's
should-
cutting too much weight.
Yeah, he's cut. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I think 55. I mean, he looked insane against Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah,
But I think that
that
was
was a really bad matchup for Eddie.
oh, yeah, bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and a good
Connor's
matchup
fought
for
that
Connor.
kind of fight 1,000 stocky
Yeah.
wrestler with an over. He said it in the thing. Stocky wrestler with an overhand.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
So, and then Khabib just
yeah.
murked him.
So I thought that the Max fight was going to be sad and lame,
And
but it was sadder and
it was
lamer than
sad.
I thought it was.
Dude, it
gonna
was,
be. It was
so
lame.
sad and so lame. The rest of the card was pretty good if I
It was a
remember
great card,
correctly. Mcnuggets throws a jumping, turning sidekick at age 37
Yeah.
when he hasn't fought in 5 years and immediately explodes his entire knee.
Well, I think what he was thinking was if he indeed was not injured walking in, which
He
who
was.
fucking
I don't think he
knows?
was.
Yeah. If he wasn't, the only reason I would say maybe he was is because if he's like, yeah, I was injured, and then next time he fights, he's like, I'm not injured now, but it's like, but that's what you said last time, right? So
I feel like Connor
No.
would have said if he was injured. As
Yeah,
an
he probably
excuse.
would
That
have.
guy's so.
yeah, that's true.
The
Anyway,
the only reason Max Blessed all the way could beat me is because I fought with torn ACL, mate.
Yeah.
Like that was more Australian than Irish.
yeah, you
but
really lost it at the end. That was good though. You should keep doing it.
the whole
You should
podcast.
do a whole podcast in that voice. That would be sweet.
Honestly,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, that would take some commitment.
That would take a lot of commitment, and I don't have that.
I
much.
worked an entire shift at a restaurant once, speaking in an Australian accent
Did you
the whole
really?
time. I
Was
did.
it at Outback Steakhouse?
No, it wasn't. I was just like a cook at Boston's Pizza, and
Did you lose a bet?
No, I
Use
just
this for fun.
I just had a very manic day for
Okay.
whatever reason. Yeah, it was weird. It was before I got on meds. Now that type of shit doesn't happen anymore. Now I'm much more subdued. What?
I'm not laughing.
You're allowed to
I'm
laugh
not
at that.
laughing.
It's-
That's so fucking funny.
It's-
That's so fucking
Yeah.
funny. Really, I literally couldn't tell you another fight on the card.
On that card,
Yeah.
there was Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Bautista.
Oh,
That was a great fight.
that was a great fight. I
Uh,
did watch this entire card with Taylor.
And then what was the other really good one? Royval versus Lonnie Kavanaugh was
Also
awesome.
really
See
good.
the OG do his thing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Listening to by the way, this is one thing I want to do in the future.
Hmm.
I want my dad to come on this podcast and
Oh my
describe
God.
UFC fights because he has no idea what's going on, and he's just like, yeah, the fucking Irish guy and the Hispanic dude, they were beating the shit out of each other. And he goes, no, I know Corey, and he like always refers to the fighters he does know like they're buddies. As soon as he like learns a fighter's name, he talks about them as if they're friends, like when he's like talking about them fighting.
Well,
It's
yeah.
so
So
funny.
that's why you like fights, because it becomes this personal parasocial thing.
A little bit.
Kind of become a weird fan of somebody,
Yeah.
even though they don't know you.
Yeah.
And you don't know them. And as we've established,
They're
probably
arguably
a
bad
piece of
person.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I was watching true crime the other night, and there was one about a guy who like murdered people and
And
went
he
on
was
the
an
run.
MMA fighter.
He was a former fucking MMA fighter, and I turned off the episode and was like, "Fuck Pat, dude, what an asshole Pat is." And he fought in the UFC.
What was his name?
Ah, that's a tough. I should have written it down. It was
You should have.
his nickname was the Hunter.
Mm.
And he had like brutally stabbed like 4 people to death.
Oh man.
He fought on like old VHS tapes and fought like once or twice in the UFC in like
I
the
feel like I'm
teens.
failing as a fan. I bet I've heard of this guy.
You probably have.
Fuck.
It was a generic white name too. It was like
This is my era though, you know,
Yeah.
like
he fought on like literally like UFC tape or like VHS tapes that were like sold in the adult section of like pornographic stores probably.
nice.
Like that's how OG MMA he is. I'll look it up and email it to you later. Or email it to you? What are we, 70? I will text it to you later. We shouldn't be an MMA podcast.
Okay, we can be a jiu-jitsu podcast.
No, I think we can talk about MMA, but no, fuck the UFC. I don't care. I don't want to talk about like fight night with Joe Schmuck versus like
No.
random like Abu Dhabi competitor.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Yeah, I want to. I we can talk MMA, but I'd prefer to do like the fights I actually watch. And
Okay.
not that I'm like.
Let's do that
some
with jiu-jitsu too though. Because like this list of like the best people that won
Yeah.
like 80 that are like going up against 99, 66, whatever.
Yeah,
I know like 3 of them.
yeah, that's fair.
So I'm probably gonna assume that one of those 3 guys that
Is
I've
gonna
heard
win?
of is gonna
Yeah.
win. Yeah.
You should have just faked that though. Now we're kind of pulling back the curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I,
I
should've
do watch jujitsu.
pretended
matches,
to be an
though.
authority.
Especially
Yeah.
if they end up on YouTube. I'll watch like VODs
Yeah.
of like jujitsu live streamed events. It's kind of hard to watch trials because like the flow is so inaccessible unless you want to pay $180 a year or whatever.
Yeah. I study jujitsu matches. I don't watch that shit for fun.
I watch it for
I have a
fun.
purpose if I'm watching a jujitsu
Really?
match. Usually, yeah. I mean, the big names, like the big events, I'll pay attention to. But most
Yeah.
of the time, it's like there's this thing that this guy does, and I want to learn how to do it better. Let's watch him do it live
Oh, okay.
against, a high level competitor. Or
I
something.
legit just like watching jujitsu.
Yeah, I can't, bro. Fucking my brain turns off after a while, and I'll realize like I'm just watching 2 like snakes rolling
Fight
around
for
on the
inside
ground,
like
just,
elbow position.
doing this
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes. I'm like, you ever read a paragraph and then realize you didn't take
Read the
any of it in?
paragraph?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like that with
Yeah.
jujitsu for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Well, that's fair. Maybe we'll spend more time arguing and less time on ADCC.
that sounds great. We should argue about
You
everything.
can talk about It's Always Sunny again.
Yeah, and with notes next time. Called Derek's a big idiot. Just like,
Some other notable Nogi competitors I do want to talk. Like, we don't have to talk about, but I do just want to put out there so people don't think we're like bums with our jujitsu history. Hodger has got to be up there.
I've never
Hodger,
heard of him.
You've shut the fuck up. Hodger Gracie has got to be up there for Nogi, obviously for Gi as well, but
Yeah.
we're not talking about Gi yet.
Yeah.
Dean Lister is a name that
Yeah.
sleeper like goat talk. Like I don't think when you say like Nogi goat, he's someone that you initially think of, but I think with his accomplishments,
He's got a lot of wins.
he's
yeah.
got a lot of wins.
He did a lot for the leg lock game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a huge jaw.
He does.
Gigantic.
He was
head.
also on all the old magazines.
Yeah.
Like we have like at our gym, like we have magazines from like 2006.
Yeah, I remember he was fighting in the UFC before I ever started training.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day. This guy's an amazing grappler, and then I watched him like hump Yushin Okami's leg for 15 minutes
Yeah.
and get beat up, and I was like, that sucks.
The outside ankle
That
lock
was
didn't
my
work.
first like, oh, jiu-jitsu sucks. Okay, gotcha.
No, it
right.
doesn't.
Yeah, it sucks.
No,
It sucks for MMA. It is getting to the point where I was thinking about it today. Jiu-jitsu is like, it's almost as useful as sumo wrestling for like high level MMA.
You're hot. You don't want to talk about this. You just want to fight. You just said there's no way you believe that. I think you're grifting right now. That you think jujitsu is as useless as sumo is in MMA. You're grifting. You're saying this to get a rise, and it's working.
It's not.
I want to stop. I'm putting a pin in this. I want to finish listing the Nogi competitors
Okay.
because there's names on this list I want to spit out and pay respects to, and then I'll talk about how stupid you just sounded.
All right.
All right, perfect. Felipe Pena, Mikey Musumeci, Fabricio Verdum, Fionn Davies, Gabby Garcia, Those are all names that I think are on the in this like.
Now
I think
Mackenzie Dern,
sure if you want to Nogi. I thought she was more of Gi.
she won ADCC.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. All right, sure, Mackenzie Dern. I
Yeah.
mean, I really like Mackenzie Dern.
Best Instagram.
Anyway, I wanted to spit those names out. I want to pay some respects a little bit to those competitors and not just be like Gordon Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hodger's up there, but I think that Gordon only did Nogi
Yeah.
and specialized in it on purpose.
Yeah.
And also, every time you look up an instructional from Gordon Ryan, that shit's works and is real.
Sure.
And I fucking hate it.
I think Hodger, I mean, this is like larger discussions. I think Hodger has the best
Oh yeah.
resume for
It's-
like jujitsu.
To me, it's Hodger or
athlete.
Marcelo.
Yeah.
Like that's like
Yeah.
feel like that's pretty
Yeah.
almost universal.
Yeah.
Too. Like
I
most
mean,
people think
when you
that.
go to the gi list,
Hoffa's up there too.
yeah, Hoffa Mendez is up
But
there.
Hoffa won ADCC too.
Yeah,
so
we talked about
he's
Hoffa in the
yeah, he
Nogi
was a
section,
fucking
didn't we?
G, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bushesha
No,
for I'm just listing gi
his
people.
MMA accomplishments or lack thereof
Ruin it for you. So
because
Hodger,
jiu-jitsu is as useful
Bushesha.
as sumo for
We'll
MMA.
go back to the Hodger, Bushesha, Hoffa, Leandro Lowe, Marcelo, Ribeiro. I'm just kind of throwing names that I have on a list.
Which Ribeiro? Shanji or
Yeah, Sanji.
Salo? Okay.
Yeah.
Shanji.
Brina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think Margali deserves to be in this conversation? I think this is the better
I
discussion
think
is
it-
people who deserve to be
Had
in this
he been,
conversation.
I don't know enough about. I haven't watched enough
Gi, though.
Marigali and Gi maybe.
He was a monster in gi, wasn't
yeah,
he?
was like an 8-time world champion. Or
Yeah.
some shit like that. I don't know if it's all at black belt though. I kind of
True.
Yeah.
True.
We need I think Kendall's a nerd for this stuff. He would be a good guest for this.
We
shit.
should.
Yeah. You could actually talk. Yeah, you need a better black belt to do your. No,
But you're my favorite
belt.
black
Thanks,
belt.
buddy. Yeah.
Also, who else is going to commit to doing this?
That's true.
Yeah, you're like the only one.
I'm
I'm also trying to keep an eye on the time
the
because it's
only
already
one you could
6:30.
get. Yeah.
No, the only one that I think I legitimately could do this with.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
6:30.
I'm just keeping an eye on the time for you,
yeah.
Grandpa.
We can
Why
have
don't we
time.
both agree to go through, do research on all the competitors for specifically the trials winners? Minus 66.
Let's do one weight class.
Okay, one.
Yeah,
We'll do one at a
wa-
time.
one
This will
weight
actually be a
class. There we
really good
go.
idea.
There, yeah.
Okay, what weight class do you want to start at next week?
This first one.
So minus 66?
Yes, minus 66.
Okay, why-
We aren't even sure which athletes can do ADCC, right? Because of the UFC BJJ exclusive contracts. They probably can't do ADCC.
They have announced ADCC.
They've announced the brackets?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where they haven't announced the brackets. They announced who's in them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so that's why I was
Sweet.
able to
Cool.
pull this
That's
list
cool.
from.
Then I'll shut the fuck up.
So minus 66.
Listen to podcasts, folks, and you're like, God, these guys are incredibly uninformed. This is how it happens. Like-
That's every
You think
white
you're
dude
informed until
podcast
somebody
ever, though.
puts you on a camera and then
That's-
says, "What do you think
that's
about this?" And you're
every-
like, "Oh yeah, I don't actually know." What
That's
the fuck I'm
every
talking
cis white
about."
dude podcast ever,
Yeah,
though.
and we got another one.
No, because I had some good takes on
Yeah.
ADCC. I
We're
swear
really
to God.
adding to the discussion, right?
All right.
now.
Anyway,
No, it's good. What were your takes on the?
no, we're still talking about gi competitors. We got tangent. I want to just throw some more names out there. Mika Galvao, Hickson Gracie, Tynan Dalpera. I'm probably butchering half of these pronunciations.
Is
Sorry.
Nogi or Gi?
Gi.
Gi. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Hickson ever did Nogi really did. I guess he fought MMA,
Yeah,
right?
he fought MMA.
Hickson's tough as fuck, so I'm not questioning that. He will fly here and hit me. So
Yeah, I mean Hickson's
he's
Hickson's a
Crohn's
myth.
dad, right?
and I don't even mean that as in it's not true. It's that
Sure.
he's become such a big deal. It's
Yeah.
like he's this mythological figure that every black belt who's ever trained with him says he's the best guy they've ever fucking rolled with.
Yeah.
But he's never, other than beating up guys who never trained before, done anything huge in a competitive setting.
Sure.
So it's weird to even consider.
Has
add
he won an
Hickson to this list.
IBJJF?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not sure if IBJJF existed when he
When
was
he
competing.
was, yeah.
That there was something like that. I just listened
Doesn't he
to it.
allegedly have like five? Isn't he like 500 and
It says like 400 and no, but there is
400
footage
no.
of him losing a sambo match. He's like, "Well, I didn't know the rules." Like, "Well, you still fucking lost, dumbass." Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
He's Crohn's dad, right? Crohn
Yeah,
Gracie,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And Crone's
nuts.
nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He tried to come back to the UFC and looked terrible.
That was awesome.
That was awful.
Yeah.
Bad look
And
for
then
a
he
great.
knocked himself out, right?
Yeah.
By jumping.
Yeah. Bad look. Bad look.
Against Bryce Mitchell, who's going up against Mikey.
Yeah.
That's fun.
No,
We
it's
could
not.
talk about that.
That's so boring.
He's probably going to beat Mikey. Because I don't think Mikey said he's not going to heel hook him. So if Mikey's
he
not
ankle
going
lock
to
him?
leg lock him,
Can he ankle lock
if
him?
Mikey's not going to leg lock him,
Okay.
that's a tough matchup.
No, it's not.
Bryce is a really good wrestler. Has very good jiu-jitsu. And no?
Bryce has better jiu-jitsu than like me and you, yeah, for sure. Does he have better jiu-jitsu than Mikey Musumeci if you ignore
he's a
50%
grappling
of the human
specialist.
body?
But would you say that Sean Brady is a better grappler than Craig Jones?
No.
Well, guess who beat Craig Jones?
How many years ago was that?
A couple years.
Okay. Do you think if
There were
they
special rules where Craig couldn't leg lock him?
Sure.
And that evened the playing field. And lately, all you see Mikey do is fucking leg lock people. So if he's not going to leg lock
I think he's going to take
a
his back
better
and choke him.
wrestler who's fights more athletic guys than Mikey.
Sure. And
all
probably
the
weighs
time,
more, to be fair.
And probably weighs more. And it is a grappling specialist in MMA.
Yeah.
I think might be a little bit of an upset. That said, I haven't watched a lot of Mikey because I don't watch jiu-jitsu.
I'm not going to lie. I think Mikey runs through him.
I hope so.
I think
it would
Mikey
make me
runs
feel
through.
good about jiu-jitsu as a sport and as an art if he did.
Bryce comes out all hyped up on Mountain Dew and Arkansas River water. I think he will, and like just tries to like go fast
Yeah.
and like actually I don't want to say actually compete, but like he's giving Mikey looks because he's trying to advance position himself. I think Mikey beats him quickly, but I think if Bryce sits there and his goal is to just not get submitted, I think he could do that.
Yeah, that's what I think he's going to do.
Yeah. If I'm rolling with you and
There's nothing you could ever do to stop me submitting.
no, that's well, no, but I'm saying like if I'm rolling with you and my goal is to just like not get submitted, I'm still gonna get submitted. But if you're rolling with like, say you're rolling with like Cody Schuler and or Jamie, and their only goal is to just not get submitted for 5 minutes, that there's a much higher likelihood of them not getting submitted than me.
For sure, yeah.
And so I'm saying the gap between Mikey and Bryce is more like that than between like you and I, say.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So I think it depends on
I think
Bryce.
you're selling yourself short. I was just ribbing you.
Oh,
but
that's
yeah,
fair.
I think you could hold out.
You think so for
Yeah,
5
I think
minutes?
so. Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to can we put a smash burger on it?
Sure.
All right. We'll film it. This
All
will be
right,
our
there we
first actual YouTube video. To see if I can survive for 5 minutes.
Okay.
If I do, I get a smash burger. If I don't, I'll buy you a smash
That sounds
burger.
good. All right.
I feel like these are way in your favor, but a smash burger at the place we go to is like $5.
Yeah, they're like $5.
So
It's very easy.
yeah. So it's not a huge hassle if I lose, but I'm gonna try really hard to win. So those are generally people we think are in the conversation for greatest competitors, both gi and no gi. Really quick, because look, you need to leave. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Jiu-jitsu is.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not even gonna argue that jiu-jitsu is like the best base, because I do think it's wrestling probably at this
Yeah.
point. But to compare jiu-jitsu to sumo for MMA, I think is unironically one of the most unintelligent things you have ever said in the entirety of my 6 years of knowing you. I think that
Nice.
might be like number one, the most unintelligent
Thanks,
thing you've
bro.
ever said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that sumo wrestling. Have you watched sumo?
Yeah.
Sumo's awesome.
It's
a
cool.
great sport.
Yeah. You
Um,
push.
Yeah, that's really it.
Yeah.
Sumo
There's some
wrestling-
throws,
Okay, so I don't think there's been. I think.
but. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm trying.
Use your big words, Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that jiu-jitsu is as useless as sumo wrestling is for MMA.
Sure. There we go.
I think if you make jiu-jitsu last another 100 years,
Mm-hmm.
then it will become as useless for MMA
Okay, well.
as sumo wrestling, because it's become so niche. And the more I've been teaching it, so we're doing guard over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I'm teaching guard. And the main thing about jiu-jitsu that separates it from all other grappling styles is that we have this artificial thing of the guard versus the pass, and
Yeah.
we reward it heavily to
Right.
pass the guard and to
Right.
play guard. We
Sure.
reward that heavily. And in a real fight, the top person is under no obligation to engage your guard at all. In
No.
an MMA fight, in wrestling,
Sure.
in judo, the whole job is to put the guy down. You
Yeah.
put him down, that's it. You won.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And hold him there in
And in
some
MMA,
cases.
the guy sits to his butt, you back up, they make you stand up. In a
Yeah.
real fight against the street, whatever, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
Although being on concrete is probably not the best fucking plan to be on your back.
No.
So we can agree that's not
Sure.
the best, right?
Well, pulling guard's not the best.
Sure.
You can offensively
But that's what
stand.
makes jujitsu, right?
Sure.
Ultimately, like is
A
that
little
you
bit.
can pull guard.
Yeah.
That's what makes
Sport
it
jujitsu.
unique.
That's what makes.
Yes.
I feel like we're.
And
Yeah.
what we're seeing right now is we're seeing guys that are amazing at playing this game
Yeah.
that are unable to translate that game into an actual MMA
Into
fight.
MMA fighting.
Whereas sumo wrestling
Okay.
teaches you to go out there and smash that motherfucker as hard as you fucking can,
But
and that's what
no,
wins MMA
no,
fights.
no.
Fuck yes, it is.
Wrong.
Walk forward and hit the other guy harder and
No.
more than he hits you. That is how
you
you
watched
win a
that
fight.
one guy who's in Sean O'Malley's team
There's a
fight
little bit
recently.
more to it, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like watch 10 MMA fights.
Sure.
How often is the guy backing up the one winning?
More than you think. I mean,
No.
Connor made a whole career, his early
No, he didn't.
career
He
off
walked
of back,
forward. He front kicked people and
No.
made them run at him.
and then he
And then
fucking
he knocked
caught
out.
him
But
coming
he's
in.
moving forward the whole fucking time.
He was he was literally walking backwards when he sparked Jose Aldo in like 2
No,
seconds.
he was jumping in and out. That's very different. And then he jumped out as Jose ran.
And then stopped.
Yeah.
And that's not moving forward.
That's also not moving backwards.
Yeah.
He's springing backwards
No,
momentarily.
I'm
talking about the trend.
No,
of the
I
fight.
disagree with your.
The trend of the fight. Like,
Sure.
okay, you can find little pockets of a guy moving backwards, landing a good shot, moving backwards,
Yeah.
knocking a guy out, moving backwards a little bit.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, the guy who's spending more of the fight walking forwards is
Yeah.
winning both in the judge's eyes and in damage most of the time.
I don't know enough about MMA to pull up like matches off the top of my head.
Man who walk forward win. that is MMA, and that's what sumo wrestling is.
Yeah, that's not I don't know.
And I want to see a sumo wrestler win in MMA. That'd be fucking sweet.
So
dude. They
sweet.
don't even let those guys compete.
But if you don't have any submission defense, you're just gonna get cooked. It doesn't matter. Like if you go to fight like Damian Maya or Dariush, and you have zero jujitsu, even if you have wrestling, I think you still lose, and it's an MMA fight.
No.
Yes. They hold you down, they take your back, or they leg lock you. Yeah. And those are like really high level guys, but like, I mean, they both won a lot of jujitsu accolades. They both have both.
Yeah, they won jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
belts or jiu-jitsu championships. You know what
Yeah.
they didn't win?
Sure.
MMA
But they were
championships.
well known fighters who made it up the
they were the
rankings.
very best of the best. And they Damian Maya in particular really translated his game really well.
Yes, Gilbert Burns, another one who translated really well.
No, he didn't.
He fought for the belt.
He's a slugger. He didn't fight like a jiu-jitsu guy at all. He doesn't use jiu-jitsu. His only
fair.
jiu-jitsu is maybe taking people down. But
Brian Ortega fought for the belt, then got destroyed and lost
twice. Yeah,
But he almost submitted Volkanovski.
yeah.
But that wasn't really like a good
It's a
technical
niche
jiu-jitsu
skill.
thing.
It's cool. I love jiu-jitsu.
I think you need it for MMA.
Jiu-jitsu's you do.
Yeah.
But it's just it's flawed, and the sport is not. It's heading away from MMA, and that's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah, they're
But
two different things now.
I'm just old school like that. My era, or
You
what,
get on-
what the guys that I looked up to.
Yeah.
You won worlds or whatever, and then you went into MMA because that's where you made the real money,
Sure.
and that was fucking awesome. And
Sure.
then. And now guys shit the bed, and with the best guy of his generation, Marcus Buchecha,
Okay, but
fucking
I-
sucks
we-
ass and
we
can't
have- so-
submit. Who was that guy? Martin Boudet. He couldn't submit Martin Boudet.
he was
What the fuck is going
Buchecha
on?
was 35 his first professional fight.
So
That's old for
It's-
MMA and jiu-jitsu.
it's heavyweight.
I
Guys suck and they're all old.
guys suck. They're not all old. I don't know how old his most recent opponent was. I'm not going to pretend like I do. But that's a late time to transition. And, like, he clearly didn't. No offense to Buchecha. He beat the shit out of me. Dude does not look good throwing punches. And he doesn't do the Ryan Hall tactic of spam kicks because, like,
And he
can.
doesn't have the wrestling. And he doesn't
Yeah,
have the guard to
yeah.
actually win.
Yeah,
and
so I would argue that Buchecha just, like, no offense, Buchecha, you'd beat the
he's
shit
not
out of
gonna
me.
see.
No, but if he ever does, I don't want to catch a stray or a Buchecha armbar, but like, because he beat the fuck out of me.
Yeah, but everybody.
But yeah, but like he didn't. I don't feel like Buchecha necessarily. Like I think Buchecha really, really, really relied on jujitsu to carry him, and he was just too old and didn't actually incorporate like. It didn't feel like watching his fights
I
as
don't
somebody
think
who
he
watched.
fell off Ryan Span's back because he fucking.
He got too high on the hip.
That was pathetic. Dude.
That is.
He just sloughs off him like a
Yeah,
fucking
he was
walrus or
also
some shit.
sweaty and tired, and they're not wearing rash guards like they do in jujitsu.
Yeah.
And I think like he just like he instead of going double underhooks like most
Yeah.
people do from that position in MMA, he like kept the seatbelt and
Because jujitsu sucks.
got down. No, because he didn't transition his knowledge appropriately to the sport.
Except that was a position where he's supposed to be able to.
But he didn't
Yeah, exactly.
because he didn't train that way.
You don't think he trained?
No, I don't think he trained as hard for MMA as he did for his jiu-jitsu career now.
Well,
Not even
that's
close.
very stupid.
Is that?
Yeah,
Why?
because in MMA you can get killed. Like,
What do you mean get killed? No one's pulling out a gun.
people die from head trauma. It's a thing.
Yeah, totally.
Like-
but like, how many people have died from an injury they have?
Okay,
Like in
maybe not dead, but do you think if you get knocked the fuck out by
Yeah.
a guy kicking you in the face
Sure.
and then hitting you while
Yeah.
you're unconscious,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
think
yeah.
that's not going to have long-term effects?
I think it will,
Mhm.
especially at heavyweight. But I'm saying I think Buchecha was confident enough in his jiu-jitsu to not be super worried
Well,
about
he
that.
clearly
Clearly,
shouldn't have been because then he fell off his
yeah,
back when
because
that
he
was his
didn't
spot.
appropriately train. He didn't go through
You
the
should coach him,
motions.
bro.
No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't coach anyone at all. But because I've watched every single Buchecha MMA fight, and it just doesn't. It felt like he really was like crutching on jujitsu, and like same thing with Ryan
It
Hall.
looked like he
it
thought
works for a
when
time.
he got certain positions, it would be a foregone conclusion, and he'd be able to just do his thing.
and
then all
certain
of a
fights it
sudden,
was.
he falls off the dude's back, and it was very sad.
It was
It made our whole sport look like shit.
a little bit, but he was also like that fight. He was 38. This
Carlson
last
Gracie
fight.
would have smacked the shit out of him if he would have gone out and fought like that.
I think they are two different sports, like so much so, and I think jiu-jitsu is a part of MMA, but what works in jiu-jitsu doesn't always one-to-one translate to
Yeah.
like no-gi grappling and MMA grappling do like not even close to the same thing. And I think sometimes people are like, "Oh, well I won 80cc, I'm going to go leg lock whoever," and then you get like Gary Tonin was leg locking everybody, but then he got punched in the fucking face. Same with Ryan Hall while like pulling a leg lock. And so I think like sport competition, no-gi jiu-jitsu, and we need to wrap up. Sport competition, no-gi jiu-jitsu, and MMA, I think are further apart than the people who do these sports really realize in terms of a effectiveness standpoint. What's effective, what's going to win. And I think when people who have really high level jiu-jitsu go to MMA, they're like they don't adjust their jiu-jitsu that much or as much as they should, and I think that's what happened to Buchecha. I think if you look at Damien, he's from Simple Man. He's been like their MMA coach.
Oh yeah, like
Damian Anderson, thank you, sorry.
who just lost
Who did just lose
against another jiu-jitsu guy.
against another jiu-jitsu guy, but he has been much more successful in MMA and much more successful, at least looking like an MMA fighter and not a
I
jiu-jitsu
wouldn't
guy
say he's
doing
more
MMA.
successful in MMA considering he's got like 4 fights.
But he's looked I think he's looked better in his 4 fights than Buchecha did in his like 5 or 6. It's not like Buchecha had like 20 MMA fights. He fought like 4 or 5, like 5 or 6.
Damian
times.
Anderson's also just a guy. He's not the best guy of his generation.
No, but he didn't like. And I feel like that's because he didn't try to be the best jiu-jitsu guy of his generation and spend 34 years doing gi jiu-jitsu. He was like, I'm going to go do MMA and transitioned his game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think he will have, even though he just did lose, I think he looked very good. And I think his like career in MMA will translate or be better than Buchecha's. And I think part of that is like a mental choice to train jiu-jitsu differently.
Which is
For training jiu-jitsu
what would you
for
change?
MMA. The way you train needs to intentionally be different because it's MMA
I
and
would
not
be
sport
willing to bet
jiu-jitsu.
he's doing MMA rounds. And in fact, I bet
I'm sure
that's
he is
why
doing
he's
MMA
worse
rounds.
and why he's losing positions that he should win because he's spending his time striking and he's spending his time wrestling poorly and he's not actually doing the thing that brought him to the dance in the first place as much because he thinks he's already going to win there because he takes it as a foregone conclusion. That's my theory.
Sure. I think both of those things can be true. I think he could also just not be training in a way that's like Like I think he's like an older. He's your age about.
What the fuck are you trying to say?
That if you had to wake up and fight, you would like MMA fight, you would be pressed. That would be if I told you you had need to get in the camp and you got to fight in like 8 months.
I'd be fine, bro.
No, you would.
I got that in. I got that dog in me.
Got that dog in me. Got that dog. No,
yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
I wouldn't either, and I'm 30. I'm just
Yeah.
fat. So like it's different, you know. My body just like I mean it could handle it. Maybe not on the on the Ozempic.
Maybe you could handle it better. We're gonna get you an MMA fight at 155.
Okay. I have to
Yeah.
cut to 1.
That's why you're doing Ozempic and
Nothing but water,
and
62
then we'll talk
days.
to some people that I know
Okay.
that can probably get us steroids.
And then I'll do the DC towel trick.
Yep.
Yep.
And we'll get you a 55 MMA fight, and you
Okay.
can show us that jiu-jitsu can work if you do it right.
How long do I have to prepare for this?
3 weeks.
It's not happening.
1 year.
No,
One
I
entire
couldn't do it.
year.
I think if you gave me 2 entire years,
2 entire years.
I could win an MMA fight against someone else who has only been training MMA for 2 entire years. Because I've never trained MMA. I've only done like jiu-jitsu. I've
And
never
you feel like your jiu-jitsu would carry you through to victory
against
even though it's
someone else.
even less useful than sumo wrestling in the
If
sport.
I'm against someone else who has only been training MMA for 2 years and doesn't have the same jiu-jitsu background that I have, I think I could win. Yeah. I'm pretty confident I could win.
Okay.
Are they my height and weight? Like, is it like a mirror match, or do I got to deal with reach?
You're
Or
fighting at 55.
sure, but what's the other?
I don't know,
What's
man.
the other person's height?
I don't know. What's he cutting from? Who knows? It's
Cutting
an
that
MMA
joke.
fight, bro. It's scary.
I guess
Yeah.
it's pretty scary. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Sucked. Got PTSD a little bit.
Do you want to fight? Because I don't want to.
No,
fight.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
That
good.
sucks. But I also think what I do sucks too.
No, I think jiu-jitsu.
I think also like I just have this weird thing where anything I like probably sucks. So I just like shit on anything.
you
As
need
soon
more
as I like
confidence,
it, I
dude.
do, man.
You do.
Yeah.
On that note,
Let's get out of here.
let's get out of here. This has been no one's favorite black
Jiu-jitsu
belt.
sucks.
No, I'm no one.
I'm his favorite black belt who doesn't like
Jiu-Jitsu apparently. We'll be back next week or 2 weeks from now probably talking about ADCC and
Yeah, we'll do some research.
We'll do some
We'll actually
research.
have a real podcast.
This was a real
We'll talk
podcast.
about I think this is our worst episode.
We've had
Yeah, I
two.
know. Yeah. No, we've had 3. This is
the
our
pilot. We've had the
Pilot
pilot.
counts.
The pilot was 22 minutes.
It was
by the
22
way.
minutes, good minutes though. You know?
No, was it?
We were clicking.
We were getting
We were
interrupted by random people for
Yeah.
like 10 of those minutes, and then you just hear
Yeah, but
people
it was
getting
our
slammed
podcast
on meds.
virginity, you know, we were like very innocent.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Get the fuck out of my
Get the fuck out of my You ruined everything about